G'day, my name's Chris, and thanks for clicking on the link. In a moment, you're going to be seeing a segment from a news show that was out on Monday, where I talk about this and a lot more sort of content around electric vehicles, renewables, battery storage, and more. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Otherwise, think about joining over here on Patreon, where they got to see even more news than that. Otherwise, yeah, enjoy this. Now, I don't normally talk to social media posts, and I do try to cover just tech and renewables and things like that. But this has got me quite excited because it works on so many levels. There's a new Facebook group called I Ruin the Weekend, something like that. I'll put it on screen now. And essentially, this Facebook page, which you have to ask to join, asks for people who have electric vehicles to put up photographs, stories, things around how their weekend was ruined because of their electric vehicle. This is irony, this is satire, it's tongue-in-cheek. Because, well, as you saw earlier, our Prime Minister, who famously said that the weekend would be ruined, that tradies would not be able to do their business, and you can't tow your camper van or your trailer. It's just complete garbage. And so I've joined this group, and I would like you to do so too, but I don't appreciate, not everyone's on Facebook. Yeah, I get that, I understand that. So whatever social platform you're on, or maybe just talking to friends and family if you're not on social media, start talking in this way about, I ruined the weekend by going to Mount Macedon and having a lovely afternoon tea and visiting some beautiful gardens and checking the autumn colours. Yeah, it was absolutely bad how my electric vehicle ruined that. And you can show them the pictures from your phone and say, look, see how ruined my weekend was? And people might get that reference to this political misuse, this myth that they put out there around electric vehicles. And I think it's something that's both fun, it points out the actual real truth of the matter, and this is something that we can do in a positive way. So yeah, check them out. I left a link to them below, and yeah, keep it polite, keep it nice, obviously, but yeah, let's see if we can ruin our weekends some more. Do you feel lucky? If so, what's your bet that this electric hot hatch will end up in Australia? Sure, VW has promised that its offshoot brand CAPRA, that's like the C8 performance to you and me Aussies, will come to Australia later this year. But if you watch the first few minutes of today's show, you'll understand my pessimism for this and many others coming to Australia in our future. This, the CAPRA Born, is an electric car that has completed more than 30,000 test kilometres in extreme conditions. CAPRA drove this car in challenging conditions like on ice and asphalt surfaces to ensure that it would be able to handle well in any climate. Due for release in May this year, that's for Europe folks, not for us, I'd love to see this car in Australia. My next story isn't for Australians, nor Americans, nor my European friends. Nope, this goes directly to my friends over in China who somehow watch this show. I'm not very sure how you do that, but I think we know how. Anyway, Tesla wants a chief designer to head up its Shanghai Giga operations and design that coveted $25,000 US Tesla Model 2, Model A, I don't know what they're going to call it. Check out this ad featuring Tesla's chief designer, Franz.
France， 快看这个设计。
Who did this?
A bit of background. Last year, Tesla CEO Elon Musk indicated that he wants local engineering and design talent in China to build a Chinese-style electric car. Shortly after, they started hiring for the program, but judging from this new advert and job post, I guess it's about really finding the right person to head up probably what's going to be the most important car for Tesla. That is, one that is truly affordable and will actually be shipped worldwide. So, curious to see who actually puts their hands up and gets this much coveted job. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of a rather shorter episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing. It generally does actually help the channel. It means that companies actually approach me, or if I approach them, they open the door and give me access to some really awesome content, which I love to provide to you guys. And doing this show also means that it does cost it costs money. So if you can support us over here on Patreon, please do so, because remembering you get early access to news, polls and content that you just don't get here. A lot of stories what I was shared in this last week, and not to mention a meetup this coming Sunday. So yeah, if you want to think about joining me over there, please do support the channel. It is awesomely, absolutely appreciated. And otherwise, I hope you're well. Stay good, stay green.